Hey everyone, welcome back to FTB Revelation. Since I last left off, we haven't really done too much. I went ahead and finished upgrading my energetic infuser here to the next level that was available, which was the, I believe, the one that required Electrum. I believe it was the second or third one? I'm not sure. Second one, in fact, reinforced. I could take it up to the Signalum, but I really didn't feel like going through doing all of that just yet. Plus, my transporter is fully charged, ready to go. So, we have easy way to get back and forth between a couple different places, and our miner here has not been doing too bad. I keep forgetting I don't have an electric jetpack on anymore, so it's going to take a little getting used to. So, still doing good. You guys are coming out of the woodwork, so these guys, I have no idea. So I do want to get started working on a few things. Hopefully, hopefully this will all work out, because this is something I haven't really worked with too much. But I want to take a look at extra cells. So with this, we can actually make some of these awesome storage fluid cells here, or fluid storage cells, whichever you prefer. With store 5 types of fluids. All right, so now exactly what are we going to need for this? All right, we're going to need a few things. Let's go ahead and see what all we do have. Certus. All right, let's grab a stack of our Certus quartz, and this should still be disabled. Nice. Okay, so I want just some regular Certus quartz dust. We're going to be needing that for this glass, I believe. So let's check out cell. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we might be able to take this and place it inside of our current ME drive. I'm not 100% sure on that, but we're going to check it out and see if that is indeed the case. So let's go ahead and see what we do have. All right. Well, we have a few things. We do need to get some more Certus quartz glass, so that's that. What of these things do we have? Okay, we need these 1Ks. Oh, wait, what did you use? I really cannot be that low on Certus quartz. I guess I am. Well, good thing we have this miner here, because we do have some Certus quartz sitting inside of here. We even have a little bit of charged Certus quartz, which is kind of nice and a little helpful for later on. But for now, let's just go ahead and do this. We'll do this manually with our fortune pickaxe. As you can see, this is yielding us a nice little bit of Certus quartz. So having that miner is kind of nice, so I don't have to go down obviously and do mining, but at the same time, isn't really yielding a whole ton of stuff either. So, but that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and jump back on this. And 1, 2 of those guys. All right, cool. Let's toss that in there. So I don't know how big I want to make this. I think we're going to go with the 4K one for now, just to kind of mess around with it. So let's go ahead and put that away. And we should just need the tanks now. Awesome. Trying to also get used to using my wireless crafter a little more often than normal. So let's see. Tank. I believe it needs these. So I need... Oh, wait a minute. Crushed quartz. Yeah, well, whatever. Whatever. So we do have some of that, which is nice, but not enough, obviously, which is okay. Alright, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, put that away, and now we should be able to make that cell. Now, there is a couple reasons why I do want to go for making one of these. For one, kind of want to see how much this can actually hold, and also want to see, oh cool, look at that, it actually does go inside. Wonderful. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at possibly trying to get rid of some of the solidified experience, but without actually deleting it. Maybe keeping it in case we want to do some enchanting a little later on, or using it for whatever other purposes we might be able to find for it. So we have our Magma Crucible right here. This is only at the basic stage. This is using up to 50 RF tick. If we actually grab a little bit of the solidified experience, let's just go ahead and close off all the sides for the moment and see that this is using only 50 RF a tick. It's going pretty quick, so I'm okay with this. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to make ourselves a secondary Magma Crucible, maybe even 2. Let's see where we're at with this. Alright, so we're going to need a couple copper gears. 1, 2, 3, let's do 4. Let's do 2 of those, and I believe this is a different one. And that one does indeed require electrum. So thankfully, got a little electrum mead here. So let's toss that right there, make 2 of those, and quickly craft up another Magma Crucible. Actually, we're going to be making 2. If I can actually get the 10 gear I need made. Oh, come on. Where's my iron? Oh, seriously? It's not that kind? Fine. I want to do this the difficult way. That's... Okay, wait, hold on a minute. There has to be a different one. Thermal Foundation, Forestry. Something changed when I updated. Alright, that's what it was. Because this is not normal. This is not what I remember doing beforehand. Oh, that's cool. You can actually use netherrack on the stone version variant. Very interesting. You know what? There. You just make them all. I don't care. Crap. Getting ahead of myself. There we go. 1, 2. Machine frames. And 2 mag... Really? Nether brick. And 2 Magma Crucibles. There we go. Alright, so we're going to place these guys probably back here in the back. Just kind of away from everything. We'll probably post these guys up, like, right in here. This is probably going to get a little disgusting with the, you know, flux ducts and everything going on back here. I guess it really doesn't matter. We'll put these guys right up here. These guys are going to slowly but surely get more than enough power that they're going to need. And I need an in and an out for these guys. So maybe we'll space them apart. Might try to clean this up a wee bit by doing this. There we go. Yeah, that might work out a little bit better, honestly. We'll do this, and then let's get into our network. Do we have any? No, I am not using that thing. I'm pretty sure that thing is... I am going to assume it is still broken. Alright, so let's get ourselves a couple of these ME export buses. Should be able to make everything here and here. 2 of those. And then we want to get ourselves a fluid export bus. We want to get a fluid import bus. So let's see what we need to make a fluid import bus. So it's basically just a normal import bus. Okay. Kind of want 2 of those, honestly. Actually, wait a minute. What is that other, what's this Doom Bobber called again? Interface. Is there a fluid interface? Oh my gosh, there is. ME fluid interface. I wonder if this actually works the same way. Can't open up the thing, thank you. I wonder if this works the same way as the one with items. Let's find out, shall we? We are missing 1 component. Are we? Formation, annihilation. What are these noises? Alright, so if this is indeed the case, those are the outputs, so it will output from both sides automatically already set up, and this does in fact look like that. Of course, it does have a slot down here for those specifically, which kinda has me wondering, but I do still need to hook this up to our system. So we need to run some cables this way, but I'm thinking I might have to do it off a separate side of our controller. I think this is all taken up. I'm not sure what 2, 3. No, it should be good. Wait, hold on. 3, 4. Guess it kind of depends on how it runs. All right, let's get some cables. Okay. We're going to need a little bit of the solidified experience as well. But let's go ahead and run this here. That'll connect automatically. And export bus, export bus. And there we go. Working like a charm, it looks like already. So what did I make that for? ME import bus. Alright, now this kind of has me wondering. I think this is automatically going into the fluid drive that we currently have set up. So it is, I believe it might be working, or it might be just deleting all of our items coming in like it did that or interface importer exporter thing we've had. So nope, it's coming in. Look at that. Nice. So this, judging on every 10 buckets, we're going to be able to hold quite a bit of that fluid experience. There we go. So that is actually not that bad. I think that's pretty cool, being able to store our fluids in our system. Let's actually mess around with a few other things real quick so we can actually see things a lot better. So let's go for a fluid interface. Let's see. That's not what I'm looking for. How about a fluid terminal? Fluid conversion monitor? ME fluid storage monitor. What are we missing? A level emitter? Obviously. We need a redstone torch. Obviously. There's your level emitter and our fluid storage monitor. Now, I would love to hook this up to a proper spot here. I might be moving this screen somewhere else. I might move it to, like, I don't know, maybe this back wall eventually. In fact, we might just go ahead and do that now. Can I just... Wow, that is so cool. It's like unbreakable. Okay, that's great. I know, I'm finding the smallest things just very wonderful. But we'll hold on to that for now. Alright, and we should still have those cables on us. Let's place one there. Storage monitor. I'm assuming I need to grab a bucket of that. So we might need to make a storage, what is that thing called? Fluid, it's fluid terminal. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see if we can make the fluid terminal, as I might need to see about accessing it first. Alright, let's make one of you. We're going to need to make, ooh, quartz glass. The bane of my existence. Oh crap, I didn't mean to double craft that. Jeez, that's fine. I'll live. It just hurts. And there we go. Quick fluid terminal. Let's put this one up here. Nice. Look at that. Essence of knowledge. 33 buckets. Awesome. So if we grab ourselves a quick bucket, we should be able to access this. Really? I literally thought you were... Wait, hold on a minute. Can you not get Essence of Knowledge in a bucket? Only through a fluid transposer. Might have to make a separate fluid transposer so that way... I don't even know what the purpose of this bucket is. What can we do with the bucket? A bottler. Doesn't even look like it does anything. So this is one way we could go about doing this. There is another way, because this knowledge essence doesn't seem to be super useful for us. So let's go ahead and stop this real quick. This should wind up filling this up, which is fine. Let's see. Do we have any type of block? Let's see. At thermal. Do we still have the item fluid allocator? Stores and transfer fluid? No. Where's that? I know there's a block, I thought, like the autonomous activator. I thought that was still kind of like a thing. Not 100%. Aqua's accumulator, dull liner, and they may have said no. Collects experience in an area. Spreads potion effects. So what I was thinking about doing is maybe just trying to get some sort of actual fluid experience instead of trying to take it through this way. So there might have to be some other means of us trying to convert this into a separate liquid, as this liquid, I don't think there is. Finds fluids and other products. So let's just look real quick. So we have experience upgrade. Let's do XP. If we take a look at its solidified experience, we see that we can get the essence of knowledge through the Magma Crucible, but if we use it and have an ability to right-click it, it should drop just experience. As you can see, the little green experience orbs making their way to me. If I can find a way to use those, maybe a user, maybe a mechanical user. Let's take a look. Mechanical user. This might be a thing. A dropper, mechanical user. Now this is going to be using some grid power, so that is a little unfortunate. So we'll have to make a little bit more. Oh! Alright then, that's actually not bad. Now what that means is I'm probably going to take whatever we got already inside of our fluid cell and see if we can like empty it out in some sense of the shape or form. And we'll pick up the experience this way like we did downstairs in our mob farm. So let's head down here real quick, take a quick peek. As we have a giant drum full of experience just sitting down here. Now this is just fluid XP. And we currently have 160 buckets worth, which is a ton. Well, it's not a ton, but it is quite a bit. So let's open up this. Let's check out fluid XP. All right. We can use this to make the fluid XP bucket. We can use it to make a reservoir. Use while sneaking to activate. Now that is interesting. I'm kind of curious if you can use this as, in a sense, like a storage medium for your experience that you can use on your player and just right click, maybe, you know, transfer the experience over to your player. That would be very interesting if that was the case. Heroes Medallion stores experience for you. Well, that is indeed another levels 4,902. Oh my gosh. I'm assuming. Ooh, Infernal Tier. Ugh. So it looks like we do have like a couple possible ways. Attach this sign to a singularity tank will turn XP fluid back to orbs. So we have a way to actually access our Fluid XP. So I think this is going to be our best bet, guys. So let's head back up here. Instead of using our Magma Crucibles, which is a little unfortunate, as I don't really see much use out of this Essence of Knowledge, let's take a quick peek real quick. Essence of Knowledge. Let's just kind of look one more time just to double check, make sure there's Arcane Ensorcellator. Okay, so we could use it for this instead. This requires Essence of Knowledge inside of our Arcane Ensorcellator to create enchants, which actually might not be a bad idea. Depth Strider, Unbreaking. Honestly, that might be the best bet here. Arcane Ensorcellator. Maybe we will keep it going then. Because we have a means of that experience. We can make a means of this experience. So a little bit of both never hurt, right? So we could get more if we ever need to with our mechanical user here, but I think we're going to keep this going instead. So get back to it, my friend. Look at that. Whew, that's beautiful. So let's make this Arcane Ensorcellator. It's a machine from Thermal Foundation I have never seen before or even used. So this might be kind of interesting. Enchantment table. Let's see. We need a book. And I kind of figured I did have some of that paper. And we'll make a quick enchanting table. 2 blocks of lapis. We should have that machine frame. Constantan. Alright, how do we get Constantan again? I believe it's Induction Smelter. What can we do in our Induction Smelter? This is made from copper and nickel. 1 for 1, okay. Nickel, copper, Induction Smelter. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to need at least 4 crafts of this, because we're going to need 8 for the 2 gears. So with all of this, if we can get a nice steady bit of, books and everything coming in, we could pretty much set up our enchants for later on, which will be wonderful. I believe there are types of armor that we can get toward end game that can be enchanted and just make them that much more powerful. As well as just a whole slew of other things, we can also enchant, which will be great. But for now, let's see. Arcane Ensorcellator. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Wait, what am I missing? I thought I had machine frames. Oh, I didn't actually craft one. I just crafted this stupid thing. Okay. Arcane Ensorcellator. I almost feel like I want to put this in a special place. In fact, you know what? You don't really need to be there. Arcane Ensorcellator. Go. So we're going to want to feed this constantly with our Essence of Knowledge. So we're going to need some more of these cables. Let's grab a little bit more of this Emmy glass cable. Let's see. Is this the Fluix? Yes, it is. Just want to make sure we all have the same stuff going. Shouldn't need too much of that. That should be good. Alright, and let's take a look at grabbing ourselves a fluid exporter. Would it be a fluid exporter or importer? I believe it would be an importer. Yeah, import bus. Alright, and pretty easily done. We can do that easy. Import. Bam. Alright, let's get back here. Now, this is going to be a little unfortunate, but I think we can manage. Dang. Alright, let's grab some more of these flux ducts. Eventually, I will be upgrading these back here as well, but for now, that'll be just fine. Let's put that guy there for the now. Time being. We can grab a cover here. Make that look right on the outside. Boop. Seeing as how I don't believe we can do that with the IMI cable. So we're going to grab a few things real quick in a moment. But let's run this alongside here. Let's see. Really didn't want it to connect up to this directly, but I'm assuming it's going to be okay, so let's just do it anyway. And boom. Alright, now we need to basically just tell this guy that, hey, we need to transfer that liquid into that. Now, if I do this right, I should be able to grab a bucket. Come back here in the back. We'll sit right here and actually pick this guy up. Let this guy generate. Actually, we would need the fluid transposer, correct? So we might want to borrow you for a minute, buddy. Just for a moment. We're going to put you right there. Now, this is going to get rid of a little bit of our experience, but that's fine. We have a bucket we can use now to tell our system exactly where we want this stuff to always go. And on the back side, we just set this to blue. Correct? Import goes into the system. It's export, dummy. I'm so dumb. Get those stupid things. Always get those stupid things mixed up. Always. Always, always, always stupid. I'm dumb. Yeah. I get them mixed up all the time. I'm just don't look at me. Don't look at me. At least I have a fluid importer for later on. Alright, now why is this necessarily not working? What do we have here? Oh, wait a minute. It looks like we have too much stuff hooked up. That's what it was. That's what's going on here. I'm actually kind of curious. Does this necessarily work if I did that? Oh, that looks like that's working. And that's working. Wonderful. So yeah, I had too much going on the top part of that controller. We need to get some more stuff of that set up a little bit later on. But look at that. We have our arcane ensorcerator. God, that's a mouthful. And we'll put you back there. Let you do your thing appropriately. And we'll be able to hold on to that a little bit later on. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see, book. I believe, was it a book and quill we needed? No, I think it's just a book in the arcane ensorcerator. Yeah, it's just a book. Alright, let's just craft up a quick book, shall we? Let's get a little bit of paper. In fact, let's just grab a few of them. 2, 3, toss that back in there, and I believe we have some obsidian. Unbreaking is always nice to have, and according to this, we place those in there. How well does this actually work? Arcane slot locked. Look at that. Our Essence of Knowledge. It's going to do that. And how are we looking on this? 95 buckets worth. Look at that. We still have a ton of that stuff to go through. Holy cow. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's very nice. That's cool. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to have to call it here for today. I think it's actually pretty cool to be able to jump into some of this. And look at that. We have almost 100 buckets of this stuff. And we are yet to get to 400 fluid bites used. I think that's going to be around that part. So we have the ability to store a ton of this fluid, which is going to be wonderful. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode of FTB Revelation, getting into some fluid storage in our system and setting up our Essence of Knowledge with our Arcane and Sorcellator. Very interesting stuff. Oh yeah, I had that in there, in the transposer. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button. If you guys really enjoyed it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It lets me know you guys are enjoying the series and that you guys are enjoying my videos, so I do appreciate it very much. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.